Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today's video I'm giving you all a dump and go meal idea, especially with the cold weather coming up soon. So in today's video I'm going to be making some chicken noodle soup. I am adding in 6 cups of water into my crock pot. I'm getting ready to put the crock pot into the holder so that I can turn it on high. With this I'm going to be using the chicken flavor bouillon. You are going to add in 1 teaspoon per cup that we just put into the crock pot. So I'm going to be adding in 6 teaspoons of this chicken flavor bouillon. I also need to get ready to wash off my chicken, but before I do that I'm going to add in the herbs de Provence, where this is really going to help out my chicken salad by giving it those herbs that I need. And the one good thing is that I always have chicken left over to where I can just make so many dump and go meals with chicken that I get 6 to 8 chicken breasts in a pack at a time. I'm also going to add in 1 or 2 of the bay leaves because that needs to go in there as well. They really do bring some flavor and smell to your chicken noodle soup. You're also going to need carrots, onion, and celery. I have already washed them off. As you can see, I washed literally everything off before I get started that I need to wash off. I'm going to go ahead and cut up the carrots, the celery, and the onion. When I cut up my vegetables, I definitely make sure that my vegetables are small and teeny, just because I don't like thick pieces of vegetables. I was a picky kid I was a picky eater as a kid, and I am still that way as an adult, to the point where there are certain things that I don't want to taste if I'm making something. I think that in one of my first dump and go videos I had to use cream of mushroom, and I have never used cream of mushroom before because I always said to myself that it probably tasted just like mushroom, and I'm not a fan of mushrooms. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting up the onions and dicing those up really small. I like my onions to be diced up as teeny as the onions that you get from McDonald's on a cheeseburger. Don't ask me why, that's just how I am. I try to make them as small as I can, and so this is what I have. I'm going to go ahead and add that into the crock pot, as well as adding in just mixing it up a little bit, and eventually I'm going to put the top on, let it cook on high for about 5 to 6 hours. When that 5 or 6 hours is up, you can easily go ahead and heat your noodles on the stove, or you can choose to put them in here like I did this time. But right now I need to go ahead and shred up the chicken, and once I shred up the chicken, that's when I'm going to add in the noodles, and the noodles are going to sit in this crock pot for about 30 minutes. If you leave it in too long, it's going to end up being soggy. I did use rigatoni noodles this time. I probably should have just used some bow ties, but that's how it works when you have what you have in your cabinet. Thanks guys for watching. Be sure to like it and give it a huge thumbs up.